I've entered a half marathon. Yes, I must have been feeling good in my ovulation phase because I went to Lulu for a second and I've entered a half marathon, which is my first half marathon. So that'll be interesting. I'm doing it in a month. I'm doing it in a month's time. So I am running 3 times a week. I'm doing some Hyrox specific interval work on today. And then I am doing my long runs on Saturday, an easy run on Monday, and then I also do have some compromised running within my sessions as well, but they don't tend to be like really long stuff. But that is what we're doing. Wish me luck. So just to keep you updated with the redemption race, we are 56 days to go. Ignore my nails, they are covered in fake tan. 56 days to go. 56 days to go. Anyway, the sun is going down, the sun is setting. I want to get outside ASAP, so I will see you when I see you. We've got a 12k tomorrow. I'm actually excited. I'm never excited for my runs. Good night. Good morning. Good morning. Say good morning.
Morning.
Hi. It is Saturday today. I've got a 12-kilometre run on the cards. Oh, so debrief from the last thing I filmed was I was going for my intervals. So I popped my stats on the screen. They actually felt really good. So I had a 5-minute warm-up and then I went into 2 4 kilometres with a 2-minute rest in between. And I set on my watch I wanted to aim for 5 to 5:05 minute pace. Now, for the first 4 kilometres that was hit. The second one was about like 5:15 average. So not quite there on the second bit, and that is my hardest part, is just getting that endurance for the second half. Like, it's there for the first bit, but it's just building that endurance, and that will come. Just keep going. So yeah, today we've got 12 kilometres. I have some new trail shoes, which I'll show you when I'm not in the car. So I'm going to try them out in this park where you can like go up into like the woods and stuff. Got a new running vest, nice and bright, so I can be seen. When you're doing trails, you want to be seen. Like if you're running in like woodland or fields or country roads, things like that, safety is important, guys. Safety is important. And Simon's off to get his hair cut, so he's gonna have a fresh trim in a second. So I'll catch you after the run. Oh, yesterday I did a session. Didn't feel like doing like the strength that I needed, but to be honest I need to prioritise the endurance stuff anyway, because the strength for Hyrox is there. I just need to maintain that now, and to be honest just support obviously my muscles with running and everything. So I did some hip thrusts, single leg extensions, hip abduction, lat raises, and then I did single leg RDLs with like a knee drive, and then I did pull-ups into ab rollouts. Just did that, and then I had some erg work, which was 4 minutes on, 1 minute rest, times 2 on the ski, and then on the row, and then on the bike erg, and that felt so good. Played around with my rowing technique and took Simon's advice, and actually did go further and got better, and was actually just chilling in zone 2, which was nice because I was pushing hard, but yeah, it's all coming together. It's all coming together. All right, see you later.
Hello. How was the run?
Yeah, it was good, thank you. I figured out what this is for. I'm guessing it's for like your watch to poke through. That's my guess. But yeah, I did 12k. It's very like incliney and hilly round hay. And I was like in the woods, like in the mud, in the branches and the trails. Average pace was like 6:05, which is pretty decent to say. Some of it was going to be slow from like incline and mud and stuff. An average heart rate 164.
That's very good. That's a good average kilometre time for the terrain around here.
And my recovery is saying 95 hours, not good. I'm not sure what I just showed you that or not, I can't remember.
I can't see that.
And my VO2 max has gone down. It was 47, now it's 45.
You probably just need more rest.
Yeah, I've trained every day this week so far. So I reckon maybe some sleep and it will go back to normal. Because that's weird. Like I'm training more and doing more cardio and then that's gone down. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, more rest.
More rest. There we go, more rest. Yeah, I'm gonna get my drink out.
Okay.
Guys, the Puma's very good. This is the refuel. Slay. It is now Sunday and I have a run. This was actually meant to be programmed for tomorrow, so it's going to have a full rest day today. It's about, what time is it now? It's 3:20. I've had a whole like reset day, just deep cleaning everything. My spots are a little bit raw right now, just ignore that. And anyway, so I was actually gonna have a full rest day and I actually feel really like ready to go and do a run right now. So I thought instead of having a double day tomorrow, I'm gonna get one of my runs done now and then I can do my session tomorrow, which is a compromised Hyrox specific workout. So I'll talk to you all about that tomorrow. But right now in my head, I was like, I've got an easy run, so I'm just gonna go out and have an easy little run now. And I've been telling myself that like all day, like my next run I do is gonna be an easy run. But I've just looked at my program and it is actually 1 kilometre splits, but it's only 5 of them and I feel like that is doable, so that's fine, we can do that. So that's what I've got now. And yes, I am wearing the same jacket from yesterday, but it is getting dark now in the UK. The sun sets at 4:20 now, so it's going to be kind of, well, it's not even bright outside, it's not been bright all day. So yeah, I am wearing the same top as yesterday, but you know what, it doesn't even smell. Like I sweat but I don't smell, and of course I will be washing it later, but I just need to be seen right now and I don't really care. So different headband though. So yeah, let's get that done and then I'll catch up later. Completed a total of 7.4 kilometers. I'll put the stats on the screen. Whew. I pushed in that, but I felt good. Like it wasn't impossible, but I was pushing. So yeah, average kilometer I was running at was like 4:58. I was wearing my trail shoes, which not the best for speed work. Look at this. Wow. Amazing. We're gonna come on runs here. I've claimed it now, so it's out there. We're gonna run. We'll get lost though. It's our wedding venue! Well, we're not getting married in there, but that's the back of it. There's the back of it! And then... That's where we're getting married! Proper in the country! Proper in countryside! Proper in countryside, proper Yorkshire, pie and peas, proper Yorkshire, proper medieval. It's gonna be a vibe. am refreshed, I am showered, and I'm going to talk you through the types of runs that I have kind of showed you in this video, the main purpose and benefits for them, and how they fit into obviously like my half marathon and Hyrox training. Should I take these off now? Yeah. These feel so good. So firstly, I'm going to go through long runs. So your long runs are all about pacing over a long distance. So I'm building my endurance. Now, some of these long runs are easy. Some of them might be progressive. So you start off slower and you get faster. It might be every 4 kilometers. It might be every 2 kilometers, every 5 kilometers. You're increasing your pace. But basically what we're doing in these long runs, we're building an engine. We're building our aerobic base. We're getting our endurance in the miles, the volume. So we are basically used to going for a sustained period of time. So the long runs are obviously really important because Hyrox is an endurance race and obviously half marathon is a long race. So it's super important that I'm getting that mileage in. The next sort of runs that I have are tempo runs. So this is where we're spending time at a challenging pace. So longer time running faster to adapt to running at faster speeds for a longer period of time. This might be sort of like fartlek sessions you might see as well. So you're running fast and then maybe you've got a jog rest or a slower paced rest, for example. Basically you're trying to practice, for me anyway, I'm trying to practice my pace that I'm going to be going at for Hyrox. I'm not really bothered about the time that I do for the half marathon, I'm just getting the volume in with that. So for me, the tempo runs are really important to practice my Hyrox pace, because where I am a sprinter, I'm so used to just going out the blocks hard and then it being done. So for me, getting my pacing right so I don't blow up straight away is really, really important. So tempo runs are kind of a key in there. So we also have intervals. So some people might get confused with tempos and intervals. So intervals are when you're working on improving your speed. So really, really tough sessions. These are typically with like a walking rest, or it might be completely stop rest, to get as much recovery as possible so you can go really, really hard again. And basically you're working on going at a pace that is much faster than your kind of race pace to build on speed. But with this being said, it's still important that you're not going out, say if you had 10 400s and the first 400 you absolutely fly, and then within your next rest, like you're just getting slower and slower and slower with each interval. That's not what we're looking for. In those interval sessions, we still want to be consistent with our pacing, so not too much variety between how long it's taking you to do those 400 meter intervals as an example. And then we've got compromised runs. So these are very sort of specific to Hyrox. So that's the session that I've just done now. And this is basically running on tired legs. And it's basically practicing, well, like trying to emulate what it's like on race day, because you're running kilometers sandwiched in between stations that work different energy systems. Like, it is difficult. So if you practice on tired legs, that's going to be really key. So if you are somebody who is a strong runner, you're probably going to want to be including some of these compromised runs, because maybe you're not used to that. Maybe you're used to kind of just that endurance. So compromised runs are going to be really important. If you're somebody who is coming from a strength background and you're not really into your running, then the first thing you want to look at is actually being able to run the distance and building a bit of speed before then adding your compromised runs in there as well. So that's what we've got. We've got long runs, we've got tempo runs, we've got interval runs and compromised runs. And they're what I'm including in my program at the moment for my half marathon and my Hyrox. So I'll be rounding up this video here. Please do give this a like, a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Most people that watch the videos don't subscribe. If you all subscribed, I could be on like 10,000 followers, but I'm not on 2 yet, but I am grateful for anybody that is subscribed. So thank you so much, because this is the best platform. I prefer this so much more. I find it just so much easier to be myself. The rest of the other platforms overwhelm me at the moment. Do this, don't do this, do this, don't do this. It overwhelms me, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just like, I just want to live, I just want to post. So yeah, that's been my hardest transition, I would say, from going from just posting my content when I was working full time and just posting whatever I wanted, to then like being told that you should post this type of content or you shouldn't post this type of content, or do you think your followers would resonate with that type of content? And it's just really scrambled me for like a good year, and I'm still trying to find my groove again with that. So that's why I like it on here. I feel like it's just so much easier. So yeah, thank you so much if you are subscribed, and if you're not, go hit the subscribe button. Thanks. I will see you in the next one, which is going to be about how I fuel my workouts at the weekend. So I'm taking you along for the weekend, and it's going to be a foodie vlog as a girl who likes to eat a lot of food but needs to stay fueled, and sometimes if I haven't got food there then I won't eat, but then I get hungry. So stay tuned for that one, because hopefully I'm going to have lots of lovely food. Anyway, see you, bye.